Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
I don't wanna rain on this parade, but I'm starting to question the love that was made, and I'm not just an affair. Want a love that is based on truth, not just dare.
Will not hurt my pride if right now you decide that you are not ready to settle down. If you have my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light and the dark. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. If you love me, if you love me, baby, I will do it.
Let's go. Let's go, Nikki Gilbert.
Whoa, ha.
Shout out to
Whoa,
Kavana.
ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha. Welcome back to another episode of Jaded XD.
Oh, hello.
I'm your host, XD, and I'm along with...
Your nigga Jade.
Yeah, and because we didn't want to deprive everybody of the magnificence that is Carrie, voice of the young people.
Voice of the real niggas. It's Carrie.
Hey, y'all. We back.
Yes.
Like we never left.
Yes. He was on Patreon with us, and we were like, nah, you have to come to the main stage.
Carrie, it was a rousing response to you being on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody was down for the cause. But yes, we didn't want to deprive the rest of everybody of your magnificence and hilarity. You were definitely, top requested.
Oh, yes.
Top
That's
5.5% OnlyFans. They were like
a 5%er, baby. A 5%er of Jaded XD. We need to make our own alphabet.
I approve. Do it.
Alpha, Bokeem.
Yes.
Damn.
The ABCs of Jaded XD.
I love it. I love it.
But how was y'all's week? Let's start with our guest.
Oh, so my week has been cool. I work a 9 to 5, so every day is just 9 to 5-ish.
Every day I'm hustling. We understand.
Yeah. So, but I had fun with you guys last week, and getting the response that I got from not even being on a platform like y'all's has been like amazing. Like I'm like, my anxiety always kicks in when I get like recognized and stuff. So the fact that people showed me so much love last week from being with y'all, like I truly appreciate it, and I loved it, and it made me a little soft. And I ain't trying to be no, you know, I'm a thug. I'm a real thug,
baby, because I'm a thug.
Listen, I didn't want to be all soft and emotional, but I really enjoyed having fun with you guys last week. So my week has been great up until today.
Oh, well, fuck them people.
Corporate people, they always work on my nerves.
I censored myself. XG, how was your week?
My week was eventful. I worked a lot this week, which means we worked a lot this week. I have to get a new mattress. I am so completely over these. Let's just say I need a traditional mattress, okay? I need a Sealy Posturepedic, a Simmons Beauty Rest,
nigga, you need some
or
oil,
a Serta Dream Cloud.
Yes.
Yeah, like I need
rest,
something from
nigga.
the old school. Yeah.
Yes.
Something where I can get some like from a place called like Mancini's, where it's like somebody's like
Bob's Mattress Firm. Mattress Giant.
Yeah, like people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Something
like
where
it.
like Frank Mitchell would work. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Or like you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
What
Eddie
else happened to
Winslow.
me this week? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a new
Yeah.
couch though.
Yes, you did.
That was good. She's
Okay.
comfortable.
What'd you do with the
She's
old
from
one?
Haiti.
Hey.
I'm about to put it on Let It Go.
Let it go.
Because I bought two couches, and so I have to. That's there until the other one comes, and then I'm selling it, and I'm selling my table. I'm selling a bunch of stuff. I'm also selling a MacBook too, if y'all interested.
You can find them at the market. We talking about flea market. Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah. Come
But I have
Yeah,
like
but-
19 in my. Well, I don't have 19, but you know.
You having everything must go sale?
Yeah, but Carrie,
Yeah.
you just got everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I know.
final clearance. You having a final
Yeah,
clearance
but you know
sale?
what I mean. I have to shift stuff out. I have to because
And everything must go.
Literally.
everything. I got things to survive in my apartment in the beginning. Now I've been
Okay.
here for a few months. Now I can buy shit to live in here.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
You can spruce it up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Yeah. But that's it. That's it for now.
Mad at you.
How was your week?
It was busy. It was very, very busy. I am literally a one-woman show over here, and nigga, I am
Same.
exhausted. I
Too, I'm a one-woman show.
Yeah, nigga, I told
I'm a one-woman show.
You see. You know what I'm saying? I wake up, I'm like, okay, I have a full day. XD and I start our Tuesdays at about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 7 a.m.
Yeah, for XD.
Pacific Standard
yeah, I'm
Time.
up at 7.
And they
yeah.
go until about 10
They're
p.m.
about 10
Eastern Standard Time.
They're like,
Oh my
they're about
God.
10 to 12 hour days.
They're 10 to 12 hour days on Tuesdays. So between that and filming, and then while I was telling XD, while I am, these days are very long, and you have to watch things and make notes, and then go and do this, and you're recording, and we have standing meetings, and then in between, it's a little nigga. If it's inclement weather, she's not in forest school. So today she's like, "Mommy, I'm hungry." Okay, what do you want to eat? I don't have time to make pancakes today. What do you? Let me think about it. I was like, "You can have cereal. You may choose from these 3. I'll take the Rice Krispies
that's right.
and put honey on it." I'm like, God.
Yes,
Then I'm
queen.
like, I'm trying to prepare for
She
the next
understands.
recording, and here comes the husband. Hey, I need to print something. Did you hook up the new printer? Did you? Oh, yes. Let me do that really quickly while I also watch this thing and make these notes and set up this recording equipment and edit these things. And Nigga, I was exhausted.
You literally are a one-woman show.
Oh, I go to bed about 4 o'clock in the morning. Ancestors are very...
feeling like Karen White. I'm not your superwoman.
They're very angry at me. They'd be like, hey, girl, go to bed. Every message, go to bed. I'll be like, yeah, nigga, but I can't. Give me an assistant, and then I will.
Right.
So that's my life. But that's been my week. But no complaints. I won't complain about it. I'm just tired, but I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Always.
I do have an XD's Corner. So I sat down with my best friend earlier this week.
Yes, you did.
And we talked about something really troubling.
Yes.
Try to do some 7 on your side shit here because no scammers allowed. You know what I mean? Especially in our own community.
Do better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so here's a clip from our interview. XD's Corner. So today is a little bit different because I really, 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 really hate bad business practices, especially when bad business practice screw over one of my best friends. So I brought Kyle here today. A lot of you might know him from my previous YouTube videos, but this is like our 7 on your side type of thing.
Right.
But basically, my friend got scammed, and we don't want anybody else to get scammed.
Exactly.
So, what's up?
Hi, guys. So, I went and I met this guy. His name is Rashad Gentle. He is the designer behind the JD collection, and I have been watching him for a few years now, and he's had people like Flashman Wade and several gay people and influencers really kind of like wearing his outfits, and he makes like these really extravagant bodysuits. And he came to LA in late June, and I was able to have him measure me and to make me an outfit, which I had paid for then and there in cash. Now, me and Rashad had been in contact from late June to just like last week, which was, almost the end of September. Mm-hmm. And he told me that it would take 2 weeks express to make my outfit.
Okay.
And then I was like, well, I don't need it that quickly. And I was just like, how long does it typically wait, like how long does it take non-express? And he said, it only takes, 4 weeks. I'm like, that's perfect. So come mid-June, I hit him up, and not mid-June, mid-July. I hit him up, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? How's your progress? And he said, it's going well. I'll be in LA in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So that a couple of weeks would have been like late July. Okay. So that puts us at a month.
Sure.
Okay. And so didn't hear from him, and I hit him up. I was like, hey, are you here? Because I saw that he was posting things, and he was just like, oh, no, I'm not. I'm like, okay. So I also work for a hotel, and I hit him up, and I was just like, well, if this will help you get here sooner, I can, put you on my hotel benefits so you can get a discounted room.
And so, just so for context, like, you got this outfit for a specific special occasion.
Yes. Oh, yes. So the outfit is for a production that I have in mind, and it's really kind of like a debut of a character. And
if you listen to Jade and XD, you can probably get the gist of what's happening.
Right. Yeah. So, and the main thing is that this piece was really the central piece for every single other piece that was actually going to be made. Like, a lot of other pieces were going to be made around this outfit. So I was very much invested. So, moving on, I put him on my hotel benefits. He said he was coming. This is August 7th. He was just like, okay, so I should be there in a week or so. Didn't hear from him. Oh, wow. So then I was just like, hey, how's it going? And he was just like, oh, it's hard for me. I'm not going to be able to come out. I was like, well, you could just ship it to me.
Right.
So I sent the money for that. Because now I'm just like, I want it. I just really want my outfit at this point. It's, now it's like mid-August, going into late August. And, he was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, send it, and I'll send it at the end of this week.
Uh-huh.
Didn't hear from him. And now it's the beginning of September, and I'm texting him. I'm like, like, this is really unfair that I have to, like, chase after you to kind of, like, get my outfit. And now it's no longer him speaking to me. It's his assistant, apparently. And his assistant informs me that his assistant is like, you didn't know that he had eye surgery? I'm like, no. Like, because it's not my responsibility to keep track of a designer and whether or not he's able. Right, exactly. He's not like a friend of mine. And then on top of which, the assistant then tells me that he hired, I don't know how many, but it sounded like multiple seamstresses. And to get however many orders that he needed to get done out. Gotcha. And mine was supposed to be within that order, and it was supposed to be sent out by September 10th. Didn't happen. So now I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, send your measurements. I'm like, my outfit was supposed to be done already.
Right.
He told me in July, he said mid-July, around the end of July, that it was already done and that he just needed to get here to give it to me, which is why I gave him the money in August to just ship it to me. And yeah, so now we are...
Almost in October.
In October, September 29th.
Well, yeah, by the time this comes out, it's October 2nd.
Right. But here's the last piece. So this is last week. So now I'm just, messaging him. I'm like, hey, haven't heard from you. Like, every day I am like trying to get an update on what's going on. So finally, Thursday, didn't hear anything, didn't get any kind of like response. Friday, didn't get any response. So Friday night, I send a Cash App request for the total of my money, like for the outfit and the shipping costs. He declines it. I wake up on Saturday to a decline. This is Thursday night, excuse me. Woke up Friday morning to a decline to the Cash App, and then I go on Instagram and I see that he tried to video chat me, and I'm like, okay. But then when I check the message, the video chat, notification is like gone. It's not in the actual chat message. I'm like, that's weird. So then I click the profile and I can no longer view the profile. And I'm like, wait a second, did he block me? And then I was like talking about it with one of my coworkers, and they were like, well, the video chat button is right next to the button where you would block someone. So he probably accidentally video chatted you and when he was meaning to block me. So he blocked me. He kept my money. He's like, he scammed the fuck out of me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, friend. He did. It sounds like it.
Yeah. And I was really trying to be really understanding and patient. And I didn't think it was actually, I didn't think he was going to scare me because, I met him in person. We actually took a video of him measuring me because I thought he was going to use it for his social media. And, and then on top of that, like he gave me his government name, which I, to put him on my hotel benefits. I'm not thinking that someone who's a scammer is going to do this many things. I'm like,
right.
Wow, like you're not even good at this.
Right. Well, I'm definitely, and it's unfortunate that he took your money or that they took your money. And the fact that, I understand it's a pandemic and stuff, but you still have to do right by people, especially when you're a designer and that your biggest, advertisement mechanism or marketing mechanism is your word of mouth. And when you have, when you screw people over, it's going to come back to bite you 10 times harder.
Exactly. Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm not the only one. I wish I had done more research ahead of time because it turns out that he has several complaints online. He has reports from the Better Business Bureau. I saw something just recently, rip-off radar or rip-off scam, something like that. Like he's all over there. Like I looked up his actual name and like it's coming up.
What's the name of the
collection? Mm-hmm. It's called the JD Collection, and his name is Rashad Gentle.
Okay.
Don't buy anything from him. Like, just don't do it.
Okay. Well, hopefully you get another designer who's worthy of, and I cannot wait to see the debut because you already know.
It is going to be so excited. I can't wait. I'm really my joy will not be taken, but I do want to just share it with everyone. Like, please be careful during this time. Everyone, there are a lot of online scams going on. And while this wasn't an online scam, I was scammed during quarantine. So just do as much research as you can, especially if you've been following someone for so long. Just go ahead and do your due diligence. It's not worth going through the stress and really kind of feeling like you've been taken advantage of. And, I don't want to lose faith in other people who use social media as a means to get their product out, but I will definitely be much better about it in the future.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, my dear, for coming on and letting the folks know.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jade. I love you.
All right.
I was not there for that interview.
Yeah.
But if I may.
Yeah.
Don't be that nigga. It's bad enough we have to deal with these white people out here wiling the fuck out. But you're going to be a trifling, raggedy ass nigga who scams people out of their hard working dollars. What kind of, who raised you? What raised you? What are you? Do better before we find you.
But
I'm not gonna finish that. But
time for some announcements. So, as you know, we are Spotify exclusive as currently. Yeah, so 1016, you can only find us on Spotify.
Goo-wop Eve.
Goo-wop Eve. It's free to download, free to listen to us.
Yes.
Other than that, nothing's changing.
I need a nigga who goes swipe them visas.
Let's go!
But it's free to join. You can listen to us and some other favorites. Shout out to the black guy who tips Rod and Cameron coming along with us on this journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they'll be exclusive 1026, so about 2 weeks after us. But we're excited. There's amazing things happening with our show, and Spotify was like, hey, we want to support you in what we do.
Absolutely.
And what you do.
Shout out to
that is so cool.
Mike Dollar Sign.
Mike Dollar Sign, who gets us together every Tuesday.
Does. Every Tuesday.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely love you all for listening. We have a bunch of content on Patreon that's never stopping. It's gotten better. Carrie is on now.
We covered Set It Off.
If you have not watched last week's Patreon episode about Set It Off, you need to go over there right now. It is an hour or 40 minutes of nothing but cackles from beginning to fucking end.
Truly.
Yes. We provide 4 to 5 hours of 3 to 5 hours of content on Patreon every week for you all.
Yes.
So, we do recaps, we do things like that, and we have fun doing it. And so we just hope you guys continue to support us while we love entertaining y'all.
And we got some
tell a friend
fun stuff coming for you all.
Yes. So let's take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This is the blackest show about nothing.
This is Jade and XD. I'm Jade.
And I'm XD.
The show is two best friends talking about anything and everything.
And sometimes we have awesome people on, like Crystal and Kid Fury from The Read.
When I was in high school, there was this girl in my computers class with me. I wish I could remember her name so I could apologize. But I just used to call her Atrocious, as, a pet name, because... Hey, Atrocious! Being someone who was constantly the butt of a joke or picked on or whatever, I just saw this opportunity to make fun of somebody else, and I did it.
Somebody needs to do a study into silver teeth and the link between the silver tooth to prison.
Silver Truth, The Prison Pipeline.
And New York Times bestselling author Michael Arsenault.
And Mama kept trying to interject at any moment that she could sing, and it was like, beloved, you're not even the best singer on stage. The girl from Destiny's Child is with the Platinum Soul album. It's like, not you.
And of course, there's us,
Jade,
NXT.
You can listen to new podcast episodes every week on Fridays.
Listen to Jade NXT
for free on Spotify.
And we're back. Oh. So, Marrying Millions.
Filler episode.
Yeah, a filler episode. It was good. Like I told Jade earlier this morning, I said she was watching stuff for Patreon, and I was like, yeah, this episode is good. Not really. And then it got good towards the end.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the finale last week. I didn't realize it. Next week is the finale.
Yeah. So, who you want to start with?
Let's start with Caddy and Mr. Technology.
Okay. So, remember last we left off with them. Caddy and her, her white city girlfriend was like, nigga, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
I need a bro who's going to swipe those visas.
Right. And young American History X was like fuming and steaming. It was just like, ooh, ah. So, in this episode, it opens up with like them meeting up at like some skate park or whatever.
She
or
says
like some outdoor
Kevin's
thing.
doing more romantic things and he's planning better things. So he's like, yeah, I took her on this walk at the beach. And
it's San Diego. All of San Diego is the beach.
I appreciate a romantic gesture and like quality time. But nigga, you're a millionaire. Like, I thought when she started talking, I'm like, did he whisk her away for a trip? Like, did he get like?
Right.
Did the nigga do anything? He took her on a walk at the beach, and again, they met. Maybe he picked her up this time. Maybe he did that
on a scooty bike, maybe.
Yeah, on the scooty bike, fellow millionaire Ray J.
Right. So they go on this, down by the boardwalk, down by the sea. And so he says, so I'm moving.
Yeah. Wasn't no
moving to
romantic
Vegas.
Walk, nigga.
Yeah. I'm moving to Vegas. And she's like,
what?
I'm sorry? And he's like, yeah, I'm moving to Vegas because my financial advisor said it would be better for business if I did so.
I got deals, nigga.
Yeah. Now, what he said under his breath that he didn't go back to was that his tax preparer was like, it's cheaper for you to live in Vegas profit-wise, meaning you're not going to have to pay high-ass California taxes if you move your business and operation to a low-profile state, such as Nevada. That's why, like, niggas got all their car insurance in Delaware and New Jersey.
Exactly. Some in Pennsylvania.
That do.
Connecticut. But definitely Connecticut has
get you a Commonwealth, nigga.
Get with the winning team. They sleep, we sleep harder.
So yeah, he young Donnie Darko was like, so I'm leaving. I think we could make this work.
I thought the nigga was going to invite her to come live with him. You know what? Don't even worry about almost getting evicted no more. I'm moving to Vegas. Like, we don't have to get married, but come live with me, angel.
It took his mama and an act of Congress to make him consider. We don't even know if he gave her money to even just apologize and give her flowers. it's like
all
I
of
didn't
us
see
literally
him.
had to stand online in the rain and vote for this bitch to have some rights. Like,
yeah, yes, free Caddy.
Caddy to the back of the bus. So she's upset. You know, she's like, well, what you mean? And he's like, well, yeah, I think we can make it work. Like, we're gonna try it out. And it was funny because Tristan walked in while I was watching that part. And he remembers because he'll randomly walk in and like I'll update him on stuff. So he was like, "So she gonna have to buy her own plane tickets to go out there to visit her?"
Right. And the thing is, you know, she poor, so she gonna have to take like a bus.
Baby, she's gonna have to sell a titty for her to go up there to show a little leg. Okay, she's gonna be Chi Rodriguez so she can get on up to Vegas to see her men. So, she's like, you know, I love you though, like. You going and I love you. And he's like, mm-hmm. And she's like, did you hear me, nigga? I said I love you. He's like, I care about you deeply.
Mind you, these niggas been fucking for a year plus.
I mean, like, she lets him stick it in her butt, and they still.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt. You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt. You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt. Let's do it in the butt.
That's a different kind of commitment. So, you know, that's where they left off, and I don't really know what's gonna happen with them. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about them.
Yeah, I'm cool. Like,
I'm like, okay.
Skitty.
All right, bye, young girl. Go get a job at Lemonade. Find you another nigga. There will be more out there.
There is a way more.
Like, you're not even winning. You're getting nothing. You're not getting love, affection, or fundadas. So you should.
Right. You could be the fun party, like pretty girl that work at every dispensary.
Truly.
You know what I mean?
She's like, are you looking for a hybrid, a sativa, or an indica?
Yeah.
I'll take advice from you, sure.
Like, mama, you could do bad all by yourself.
Truly. Because you are.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how to go off from that. Because,
it is, I mean, I really feel like that's pouring salt in the wound to almost be getting evicted while your nigga's a billionaire. Like,
like, girl.
I'd rather completely.
Like, you bringing this stress on yourself.
He has no heart. This nigga's like, I'll visit you on Skid Row. Like, whatever. Like, I just.
Yeah. Like, I know she has been telling him that I love you. Like, this ain't a new situation.
No. They just needed it to highlight this episode because it was boring.
It was. So, we'll see what happens to them at some point later.
Yes.
Whatever. Who do you want to move on to next?
Noni and Reese, because they wasn't in it. Who's next after that?
Let's go with Erica and Big Dick Rick. This pissed me off.
Oh, this was
pissed me off.
This was a lot.
This goes what I talked about on the internet and what I've been saying on here, how heterosexuality is weird when in this tradition of I need my family's blessing, which is so weird when people say blessing. I'm like, girl, y'all ain't like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm literally I'm not going to live with you anymore.
Right. So, I'm a big fan of Big Dick Rick. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a fun, jovial senior citizen.
Living his life.
Who knows he only has 17, 18, 19 years left.
Truly.
Again, his quantifications, not ours.
Not ours.
And he's just happy and in love and wants to be with the girl that he wants to spend his remaining years with. Here this heifer come. And she tell her daddy, hey, he put a ring on it. And her daddy and Mrs. C's was like, no, I cannot believe this. How he didn't even ask me. If you get married to him, I am not walking you down the aisle because I do not approve.
It was, and then they added the extra, and it's because he did not hit us up about marrying.
Because he did not ask for my blessing.
Like what?
What kind of like bridegroom, milk cow, like Jenny Samit kind of situation?
Celie and her daddy, like what
Auntie
the fuck kind of shit is this?
from Mumbai.
I sell you
bullshit.
for a mule, like.
I don't understand. I just don't get it. Like it's so strange to me, and
neither do I, friend. Neither do I.
And because. After hearing her father and Mrs. C's, like she looks like the Mrs. C's lady, and on the or the grandma or remember on Garfield, Norm's mama would come in the cartoon and she looked like that,
but she does.
Yeah, but the grandma from Garfield, she
does look like the grandma
because she's kind of young and hip.
Yeah. A little bit.
But anywho, she goes back to Big Dick Rick. And she's like, why didn't you call him? Why didn't you talk to my father? He was like, I didn't even think about it. True. Like, he's like, in his confession, he's like, I am old. What do I look like asking somebody for that? Like, for anything. I'm older than everybody in this situation.
I'm not going to live with your daddy. Like,
right.
I already told him I want to marry you. So it's not like everybody's in the dark completely as to who we are and what we doing. Like, I already said what my intentions are. I don't need to ask no niggas permission. And again, on top of that, I'm older than your dad.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I'm good.
Right. So, because she said, I feel disrespected that you didn't even consider that this was important to me. And she gave him a Shark Tank response. And for that reason, I'm out. She said, so she took off her engagement ring and was like, until you talk to my father, this ain't it. This ain't happening. You are dumb.
Dumb. And this is right after she talked to his 26-year-old son, who I didn't know existed.
Yeah. Mind you, he had a... Oh, yeah, he talked to his son, he's like a great guy. He talks about his son like he's like a former coworker.
Yeah, his son's super laid back. He was like, oh, his son never met the girl before. Was just like, okay, nice to meet you. Cool. Mm-hmm. But
it's his life.
And afterwards he was like, all right, congratulations, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, like... You know, you ask your parent, like, you good? You like, things are situated, legal, you lawyered up? Yeah, I'm cool. Bet. As long as they make you happy, nigga, fine.
If it makes you happy.
Parents who are that invested in their child's relationship or whatever are either bored or have some weird attachment issues. Mm-hmm. Also, shout out to the listener who put that in our mentions about the Mama's Boys things, but I'm not watching that show.
No, sir.
I didn't even finish Smothered. I was like, oh, this is a lot for me.
I never started it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm cool. Like, and you know, I like a lot of trash TV. Like, listen, I watch Chasing Atlanta, but sometimes I draw a line.
I mean, okay. I watch Money and Violence, so I get it, but...
Yeah, so I'm just saying, there's just some things the dog can't do. But anywho, yeah, that was them. She gave the ring back, and like, he was crushed. Like, Rick was just like, man, what the fuck? Like, I gotta talk to this dumb-looking nigga for the woman I want to be with for the rest of my remaining years on this planet?
He was like, I already went to Illinois once.
What do you want me to do?
What more do you want from me?
Yeah. What do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
So it's like, that's where they're at. They're at an impasse right now. Because he's like, this is dumb, but I love you.
And her daddy is irritating.
Dumb. Mm-hmm.
Her daddy's ear, because that's not right. You don't put that kind of pressure on your child. Not to that. Like, that's emotionally abusive for you to sit up here and whole ass be like, well, I don't like this decision, so I'm going to punish you by not participating in any of the activities that I know you want me to be a part of and that are very important, because I don't. And I can understand, like, if she was in an abusive relationship, if this was more of like a predatory situation where Rick, you know, groomed her or something along those lines. But your daughter been attracted to senior citizens. Like, this ain't nothing new. And you're never going to approve of any nigga she brings home, because none of them are going to be under the age of 50. So you are literally torturing her by giving her these ultimatums that if she doesn't do these things that you like, you're not going to be a part. That's really whack. That's not how you do it with your kids.
And it's like, and I don't understand why Erica doesn't see that. I think it's because she's 23.
She's 23. She's a super daddy's girl. Her dad has raised her for the most part. I know, you know, he's done right by her or what have you, but, you know, so she's very attached to him and her grandma. Her grandma kind of solidified it, because she was like, well, what do you think about it? I agree with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's some real peace. But look, her daddy and her grandma live together. Like, her daddy ain't got nobody else. Like,
exactly. Like, what works for you? Or what?
It's gonna be the three
these parents. These putting these ridiculous ideals on their children, like, because they have how they want their children to like grow up and follow these like heteronormative linear footsteps. So when life doesn't work that way. Nope. Not in this.
And it's not to say that you cannot express concern, disappointment, or even like, I don't fully agree with this, but this is your life. There are ways to do that with your kids where you don't just whole ass be like, I'm literally not
emotionally torturing the child because they're not doing something that you agree with, because it has a lot, because all this is like brought on by shame from other people and embarrassment.
Absolutely.
You don't, and they'd be like, it has nothing to do with your child's well-being and if they like the nigga or not. That has everything to do with how you will respond to other people.
Yep, because your child is in Miami living. Do you hear me? Better than you.
Right.
Truly.
So, anywho, that's them. Where we go? Let's go to Danny and Donovan.
Big Lotto?
Big Lotto.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Lotto and Daisy Fuentes. It's either Daisy Fuentes or Dallas. Pick one.
Daisy Fuentes.
Okay.
Shout out to the 90s.
Hola a todos, esto es otro fin de semana con MTV Internacional.
So Big Lotto shopping for engagement rings, honey.
With his football player looking friend.
Yes.
Who looks like he dates white women. Antonio.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Yes, and I know exactly because of how. How his whole interaction gave, like, you know, big W-E, you know, B-W-E, you know. So,
he asked if old girl's pregnant. I'm
like,
how? Okay.
Right, this ain't the 70s. Or, like, you can't ask questions like that.
All right, he's like, she pregnant? That's why you looking for rings? He was not here for it. And I did laugh, though. I'm not going to hold you. When the producers were like, you think she's a gold digger?
Yeah.
He was like,
I don't think that she a gold digger say it on TV. Se.
Maybe gold digger-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, I don't know her like that, but.
He was clowning. He was clowning.
Yeah,
he was clowning. He said, you know, they asked what kind of girl he was. He was like, you know, she wants a ring that she can show off on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then shady ass Sharp Entertainment is going
pull up the Instagram post like, with the Mary J. Blige custom boot.
You saw that Carol Baskin Fashion Nova wear line?
And I'm sure them boots were like $10K, but
they were. They were. But Mama
whatever.
likes to pose. Mama likes to pose on vehicles and with expensive bags and shoes.
Right,
And it
Mama
did
likes
give
that.
a certain energy, which, no shame. Not that you like nice things.
He's at the counter like, let me see this ring, let me see that ring. None of the rings that he picked up were less than like $100K.
The first one was $340.
Yes. And he was like, maybe.
Me and Tristan were like, a house?
Mm-hmm.
A house?
$340,000 where they live is like a part of the county.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because honestly, $340 is
like
not
you
a
could
house
be
in New York.
mayor.
I can maybe buy a 1-bedroom, maybe buy a 1-bedroom condo in Brooklyn for $340, and depends.
And it's not a good one, and it's not a good apartment.
I'm gonna be in Canarsie or something, honey. I'm gonna be in a co-op.
Yeah.
I'm not getting no house, but in the South, I'm getting a compound.
Yeah.
But that's how much he was willing to drop on a ring. He's just like, okay.
Right. The ring didn't mean a thing. Whoa. So, they link up at Din Din.
Yeah, he plans a romantic dinner at the crib. Because they live together.
Yeah.
Okay.
They live together. There's a lot of rose petals abound and things. And of course, I always think what Dr. Kia always says, who gonna clean this shit up?
Who is cleaning up all these rose petals?
Yeah.
And
clogging up your auric and shit because you want to be romantic.
Nigga, my dirt devil, I gotta empty this bitch 5 times because you want it to be sweet.
Hello, because them Bissell bags ain't cheap, okay?
I had to clean my vacuum cleaner canister thing out the other day. I was so irritated. I'm so glad vacuums don't use bags anymore.
I know.
Oh my God, I'm so glad vacuums.
You remember them back in the day? It looked like popcorn bags.
Oh, and the way you had to change it and it had to be on just right.
And it looked like, and when you took it out, it looked like there was a dead mouse in it from all like the dust bunnies and shit in it. You're like, whoo! Shit.
Oh my God, changing vacuum bags was the worst.
And then fucking around, you might empty it out on the rug and then you have to re-vacuum.
It's just as bad as them damn canisters, but at least you don't have to re-up on stuff except maybe filters, and you clean those.
Right.
But anyway,
I gotta buy bags for my fucking vacuum cleaner. Yo, the 80s, shout out to technology.
It was a troubled times, friend. Yeah. It was a troubled time.
So
but
yeah,
he plans the romantic dinner. They at the dinner, and he starts talking. He's like, so I went ring shopping. I was like, the romance. He's like, I went ring shopping, and she's like, is he about to propose? And she's like, and he was like, I saw a few that I liked, but
yeah,
I want you to weigh in.
Right. And she's like, okay.
And she's like, what changed your stance? And he's like, I gotta compromise. I want kids and shit. I want a family with you. So you want to get married and shit. So meet me at the altar in your white dress.
And when he said all that, I was like, that's not something a girl wants to hear.
I mean, then you don't even tell her you went ring shopping. Like, what what are you doing?
I want kids, and the only way for me to get that is if I wife you up. So here, damn.
Right, a very Martin proposal.
Yeah.
Gina, I will marry you. Damn. I mean, are you happy now?
So that's where they are. He's gonna propose at some point, so they still sell that. Why the $70? That is $87 too expensive.
It's on eBay.
Like, you need to pay me to take that. We should buy it for nostalgia.
No, we should buy one of these. We should buy one of these for nostalgia. You remember the carpet and floor sweepers?
Oh my God. The church sweeper.
Yes.
It was pre-Swiffer.
That's right. Yeah, that was a pre-Swiffer.
Yeah. They only worked on the real low carpet ones. Yeah. Like, don't have like a shag carpet because that shit ain't getting clean.
My grandma had one, and my mom would be like, "Ma, this doesn't do anything."
I hear the noise that it makes too because my grandmother had a green one. Yeah. That would catch all them dust bunnies too with the red brush up.
It sure did. We used those and watched The Price is Right, nigga. It was a Wednesday.
Yes.
Sick home from school.
Yes. A solid Wednesday.
Okay. We eating toast. We watching Wheel of Fortune, and we using this little vacuum sweeper carpet duster thing.
with the scent of coffee in the background.
That's it. And bacon grease. Who you want to do next?
We only have we have Bill and Brianna, and we have
Bill and Brianna then.
Vivacious and SZA.
Auntie SZA.
Let's do Bill and Brianna.
Okay. Just as entertaining.
This is the only time I've ever really sided with Bill.
Same, honey, because when I tell you Sharon was driving a nerve this episode. So Bill's in the kitchen making his coffee, and I fully understand the morning being your peace and serenity.
Sanctuary, because it sets the tone for the whole day.
Serenity now! So Bill's in his kitchen, in his robe, open with his drawers, comfortable making coffee. And here comes Sharon. Oh.
Milling about.
Well, you gonna make me some coffee?
Right.
And Bill is grumpy because he hates that she lives there. He's like, my morning time is it is my time, and I don't want to deal with this bitch. Here she comes. Is breakfast made?
Right. Like, lady.
He's like, bitch, I'm rich. Like, I don't like, but I'm not a what? Like, no, right. Breakfast is not made. I don't have no.
I don't even do that bitch. Shit. Right.
Like, you don't see your daughter dipping apples in a jar of peanut butter? Stop.
Right. So, like, girl.
He offers to, he was like, my morning time is a religious experience.
I was like, him there.
Boots. Yes. Agreed. And I don't know if you've ever picked up on it, but Bill talks like Caitlyn Jenner. Bill sounds just like Caitlyn Jenner.
Mm.
I know exactly what you're doing, and I'm not. I know what you know. I said sounds like. I said sounds.
I didn't say anything.
They do have the same hair. Abe, take that out. Dave. You can leave the sounds. I don't care about that. You can take out the hair. So, because I don't want nobody call me transphobic.
Yeah.
No,
they do have the same hair. No, they do have the same hair. That's no shade. They do.
Oh, okay. So it can stay.
Caitlyn don't brush her hair. Neither does Bill. You know that. That's not even shade. Like, Caitlyn pisses me off with her looks. Because in the beginning...
she was giving looks.
And I get it. Like, I don't know. And what pisses me off is that... Because they might be recruiting her for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I'm like, Caitlyn, you don't have to get your looks together. Yeah.
Huh.
Which would be iconic to have a trans woman on the franchise, but not Caitlyn
Jenner. That's not a... I would love to see a trans woman on the franchise. Put Janet Mock or like, whoever. But
anybody else but Caitlyn.
Caitlyn. She's not a housewife.
Yeah. Neither most of them women on that show. Well, no. Actually, on Beverly Hills, all of them are married. Except for Sutton and Garcelle. But anywho.
I mean, you could... Anyway. Same hair. Same voice. But Bill is irritated. And he's irritated with Sharon's shit. So Sharon's like, okay, no chef, I'll make myself some eggs. So she's making eggs and she's just hacking all over the eggs.
Mad COVID sprinkles.
Like, I have smoker's cough, you know what I'm saying? You might hear while I'm recording, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here in a corner by myself. A nigga wash her hands profusely. In the Publix and over the food and things like that. And Bill was disgusted. He was like, did you just cough on the eggs? And she's like, just on yours. That's not funny, bitch.
No.
Don't cough on
we are in an
food.
age of a pandemic.
I don't even know if it's the pandemic then. Before the pandemic, don't cough on my food, bro. Like, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's gross.
Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't play with my food. We will fight.
Don't play with my food or my health. So, he was me. Bill was essentially me, and Sharon was driving a nerve. Then he takes it home because Brianna comes. Oh, good morning. She's clueless, and Bill's already irritated, and it's not even 8:00.
Yeah.
And he's like, so did your mom tell you about the dogs? What the dogs did? And she's like, what? He's like, they shit on my Persian rug in my office. Here's Brianna. Well, our dogs do that sometimes too. Bitch, these are but I paid for those dogs.
Right, they're my dogs. They can shit wherever the fuck I want them to.
My fucking house. Your mother just walked in this bitch. I didn't even know these creatures were coming with her. I don't even want her here. She's coughing on my eggs. I don't
even know her like that.
She coughing on my eggs. Her dogs are shitting on my Persians. Like,
Your mama got a glass eye with the fish in it. Your mama got a glass eye with the fish in it. Your mama look like she's been.
He was fed up.
Fed the fuck.
So he just said, fuck it, I'm going to go to work.
Yeah.
And this is where Brianna fucked up. Well, she fucked up by even considering, like, even asking Bill to have her mama move in when he offered, like, I'll pay for her to stay somewhere. I don't care. She can stay in my whole ass hotel. Does she want a floor? Does she want a wing? What she want?
And see, the problem is Brianna has gotten so comfortable before she even secures the bag. You can't press this man for marriage, and then you're being... First of all, she disregards everything he says as it pertains to the situation, and I understand how some things can come off offensive because it's your family. But all in all, like, Okay, so Bill goes to work, and he comes home, and it's not just Brianna and Sharon. It's all her cousins in there. Playing pool.
It's Brianna Sharon in apostrophe EM.
Nem.
Yeah.
And they are in there drinking Hennessy and listening to bachata and playing pool and cutting hair and shaping up eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a full-fledged party.
Yeah, it's like a Saturday in Bushwick.
Yes, or a Tuesday in Kingsbridge. it's just...
Or a Wednesday anywhere in Los Angeles.
Niggas are playing dominoes on the corner, a little chess, you know what I'm saying, on a milk crate. Like, you know, it's Union Square. So, you know, Brianna's like, oh, hey, boo.
Yeah, because she said, well, Bill's working late, so I had friends and family come over.
So Bill's like, let me holler at you for a second. It's like when your mother comes home and you got friends over and you're not supposed to. So he's like, all right, girl.
Yeah.
All right.
Heifer, you know I had to work late.
You know I did. And Bill, the thing about Bill is he doesn't lose his temper. But he does. He is controlling. He is controlling.
Yes.
But in this particular episode, I couldn't be mad. That nigga was like, you didn't even talk to me. He's
Shoot
like,
a text.
Like, he's like, yo, it's bad enough. Like, I don't want your moms here. But now you got the whole hood in the crib, and you didn't even tell me. You didn't even give me the decency, the courtesy. I just come home from a long day, and everybody's in the crib. Yeah. And here she comes. Well, you said it's our house. You still our house. Whoever's. You still have to be
check in and be considerate
of other human beings who you live with.
Exactly.
Period. If I'm home and Tristan's out with his brother and he's coming home with my brother-in-law, he'll be like, Kadani's on his way up. Just like, hey girl, just in case you was in your drawers or whatever. Like, it's just consideration.
I do the same thing with Chris Rogers, and I do the same thing. Like, Kyle comes over, hey. Because, we have a small quarantine. It's just only
same.
2 other people.
Crystal's coming over. Friends coming over. Okay, bet. Like, it's literally just considering the other person. Now, he did have a slip-up where he said something about my house or my something. And she's like, did you say my? And he's like, excuse me, our. So he's still trying to be, like, I'm not trying to completely control this. Like, I understand this is your space, too. But I didn't sign up for your mother. I signed up for you. And while we understand that when we get in a relationship with somebody, we, their life becomes a part of our life, there's still boundaries and things that people are entitled to. If somebody's mother gets sick or something along those lines, that's different. But he offered to put her mother up in a safer space.
Absolutely.
I'm sure
if it wasn't a hotel, he would have given her
an apartment.
Absolutely. He probably would have bought her the whole complex just because. Truly. Just be like, well, I can make money off of it, so why not?
And just so she doesn't have to live where? In the house with her. Exactly. And Brianna does not have a fucking clue.
Listen, I feel Bill. I have no problem with paying for peace.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. He's like, bitch, I had a plan here, and you are fucking it up. And it did not include your mother. And she's like, he's not close with his family, so he doesn't understand natural affection and blah, 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 blah. Girl, maybe that's partly true, but you also don't understand boundaries, and you don't understand the compromise in this particular situation. And you really want this nigga to marry you. Why are you going to keep doing irritating that shit and then standing it? Get to the money. You need that money. Get to the money.
You need it.
I need it.
So yeah, that's Bill and Brianna. We'll see what happens to them next week, because I think they're gonna make it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We have one last couple. Ooh. And we have not seen them in a while. And Sharp Entertainment plays way too many games, because the whole time I had like a Maxine Shaw face while watching it, like, yeah. Like, this is hella uncomfortable for several reasons.
When I tell you, I was disgusted. And I was like, I hadn't eaten all day. And it was the one break that I had to eat something while I was trying to hurry up and watch this. So I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I'm smacking on my peanut butter. They smacking on each other. And I was disgusted.
Yeah. Yeah. So, SZA and William Dent are in the hot tub.
Yeah.
In Anacostia.
Waldorf. These niggas are Waldorf.
Yeah, so they they in the bathtub, and they bumping purses and stuff, they're getting hot and heavy. And it's disgusting. They start making out in the hot tub, oh gosh, it's
it
gross.
was full tongue. It was full tongue in the camera.
And Auntie SZA stops and was like, we can't do this. And Vivacious is like, we have to, what we gonna do about it? And she's like, I want to do it. I want to do it, but when we start kissing and doing other stuff, it's just not right.
Nah, this bitch is irritating.
Married.
This bitch is irritating, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, we all have agency and we all have the room to say no, but like this fucking, you come out here in this goddamn Phaedra vacation outfit. You know what I'm saying? This goddamn mesh cover up and this thong bathing suit, and your titties are done, so they're perky, and
I wonder if he paid for them for her.
Well, I feel like there's been some. I know she works out. She's clearly had like some weight loss. Mm-hmm. But she's more bottom heavy, and I don't know if it's like a surgery or if it's just like working out. And this is, her proportions. I'm not sure, but she's bottom heavy. And Mama got thighs and ass.
Oh yeah, she does.
And calves and ankles. And so, you come out here and all of this to do, and y'all licking each other up and down till you say stop. I know it's good. And she even talked about how she had to teach him how to kiss because when they first got together, he didn't know how to kiss
women.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was like, he didn't know how to kiss you.
Women.
You. So, you know what I'm saying? And then she's the one who initiates all this stuff. And then as soon as the nigga's like, all right, so can I get some ass? She'd be like, no, we can't. We shan't.
You know what this is like? This is like if Andrew Caldwell had like a reality show.
I'm not.
You saw Andrew Caldwell the other day where he was spray painting them or oil sheeting them croissants.
Let me tell you something. Because he said... I said, who made me watch that?
Dustin.
No, but somebody...
I know it did.
Kia made me watch it because Dustin put it on the internet. She's like, did you see what Dustin put on the internet about Andrew Caldwell? I said, Dustin is always putting something on the internet about Andrew Caldwell.
I watch his lives. I'm always thoroughly entertained.
I will never be as entertaining as I was on the episode, on the video where he ran outside in that fur coat. It was like, it's snowing, but
yeah.
But this nigga was spraying Pump It Up or Oil Sheen or whatever the fuck on these goddamn
croissant
or these baked goods, this pie and these croissants, and I was like, why do you have display food in your house?
Yeah, because
who is coming over
food for decoration? So I'm like, so you went all the way down to Walmart because those are clearly Walmart confections and baked goods. So you went all the way down there, down to the Greater Value, to pick up these things to shellac with Aquanet, so that they could have a sheen.
And you could just have them displayed in your house like a coffee shop. Like, what is this? This is weird.
That's like I get it. Like I'm into food, and like part of me would do that shit too. Like a part of me really wants a cupcake display in my home, but with
and
actual
this is
cupcakes
my fridge. Why?
Yeah. Did I ever show you the fridge? I want the one that Yolanda Hadid Foster had. I'll show you later.
Okay.
But the point is, why are you spraying like spritz and like shit on a croissant?
Because it's Andrew Caldwell and that poor baby. I believe he collects a monthly, but
right. So they in the hot tub doing whatever, and then they start to have a conversation about like, when's the last time you was doing it or whatever.
Before that, he's like, when you gonna let me fuck? I'm sick of this shit. And she's like, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? I'm like, but bitch, it's not free. He is paying all your bills.
Right.
She's like, okay, so all that. You get so hot and heavy, so what are you doing when I'm not here?
So she has a flashback to her being, like Addie from American Doll in the lavanderia.
Mm-hmm.
With her friend from what's it? The Hate That You Give. What's her name? Amandla.
Amandla.
That's what her friend looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And Amandla was like, girl, do you think that he out, you out here and he out there doing his own thing? He just a big, he gonna cheat and yada, yada, yada. So she said, I had doubts. So I feel like I should just ask him. So she flat out asked him that question, and he says, well...
How long has this been? 6 months. 6 months.
Right, and she's like, we've been together 2 years, and 6 months you've had sex? So then he says in a confessional, and I quote, 6 months ago, I was involved with someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you.
Mm-hmm. He never specified. We didn't expect him to specify a name.
Well, no, I expected another egregious, like, opaque lie like they did last time, where they alluded that he was dating Nene, Marlo, Cynthia, the rest of the cast of The Real Housewives of
He was going to come through
Atlanta.
and be like, well, 6 months ago I had an affair with Claudia Jordan.
Right, it was going to be her, like, with her face blurred out. Like, come on, man.
It was me and Lonnie Love, and let me tell you something, it was a lot of love.
Right. Like, no, sir. And when I tell you, Auntie SZA was piz naive, okay?
I mean,
she got
her
up
butt
and
ass cheeks out of the fucking hot tub.
Oh yeah, and like because she built like one of them like them dudes on the internet who draw like anime women, and they're like amplified body parts. Mm-hmm. That's what she looked like. I was like, "Woo, mama is bodied."
Bodied to get me.
Yeah, and like the cheeks was moving, things was gyrating. I was like, "Oh, I get it, honey."
Yeah, Sharp Entertainment zoomed.
Yeah, and she storms off. She throws shit, and she just mad.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple moments later, she in the room cursing and packing her things, and he like, "Are we cool?"
You still gonna let me hit?
Right. And she was like, "Nigga, no, fuck you. I hate you." Yada yada yada. She was like, "Well, what you mad for?"
I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart.
Right. And he's just kind of like, "I don't understand. Well, where are you going?" She was like, I'm going home. Fuck you. And he was like, "Well, how?" "I got an airplane. I booked a flight." And he was like,
"So you got money to book a flight? You got money to pay your rent?"
Right. He was like, "Okay." So she makes him take her to the airport.
Yeah. In her backless velour halter hoodie.
Yeah.
Outfit.
And she's just stewing mad in the front seat at a Bentley coupe, and he's just like, "Well, I don't understand."
He's so nonchalant. He'd be like, "I don't get it. So why you so mad? I was honest."
Yeah,
and the thing about it is,
that's the typical homosexual response.
Production asked her in the confessional, "So you done with him? It's a wrap?" She don't want to say no because she still needs her bills paid. She is realizing that if I break up with this nigga, I will fully be responsible for myself.
Right, and who wants to do that, girl?
And
just
my
like
nonprofit.
Right, she's so like, listen, she don't know how to play the game, and she not built for the game.
She not.
That's
built
number
for it.
one.
That's the problem.
So
you ain't about this
like,
weird life.
and he's been trying to like put you on to game, but you've been so like, girl, you gotta tap in. Like, girl, I get it.
You gotta tap.
Yeah, like you gotta dial in. Sis, he trying to put 10 on 20, and you not getting it.
He's like, move here. She's like, not unless I get a ring. Bitch, move there. Fuck this nigga every once in a while whenever he wants to pretend that he wants to fuck you. And get yourself a boyfriend.
Yeah, keep up appearances, girl. Get yourself a side boo.
Child, buy a couple sweaters and some khakis for when his mother comes over and live your best life.
Right. Stay, stack a couple of, some money and shit. Like, you're wasted. You're doing this all wrong, queen. So, we'll see. Next episode, he's going to propose to her.
And some more, it was very upset to find out that he was going to propose to her. She's like, nigga, this is a multi-million-dollar company. And this bitch, like, shops at Dr. J's. What is happening right now?
Like, what are you doing, sir?
Not to say that different social classes cannot be together. But Auntie SZA is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's VV different.
She's different. Like, she's different. And she's living life wrong. On the other note, this nigga's also playing the game wrong because just stop pressing her for ass. Just go.
Go down to the Y, go down to the fireplace and pick up, a boy toy and have your way.
And live your life. You guys could have an arrangement.
Exactly.
I'm saying, if that's really what you need to be doing, if that's really, that's really like what I'd prefer for him to do is to just full out talk to his mama and be like, bitch, I'm old, okay? I'm old and you older. And this is what I like. And you already know that. So why are we playing these games?
Why is we here?
It's so much wrong with this situation.
Right. Anyway, that's it for this week. Let's take a break and we'll be back with Carrie.
Some fun shit.
All right. See you. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This is the blackest show about nothing.
This is Jade and XD. I'm Jade.
And I'm XD.
The show is two best friends talking about anything and everything.
And sometimes we have awesome people on, like Crystal and Kid Fury from The Read.
When I was in high school, there was this girl in my computers class with me. I wish I could remember her name so I could apologize. But I just used to call her Atrocious, as, a pet name, because... Hey, Atrocious! Being someone who was constantly the butt of a joke or picked on or whatever, I just saw this opportunity to, make fun of somebody else, and I did it.
Somebody needs to do a study into silver teeth and the link between the silver tooth to prison pipeline.
Yeah, silver tooth to prison pipeline.
And New York Times bestselling author Michael Arsenault.
And Mama kept trying to interject at any moment that she could sing, and it was like, beloved, you're not even the best singer on stage. The girl from Destiny's Child is with the Platinum Soul album. It's like, not you.
And of course, there's us,
Jade
and XD.
You can listen to new podcast episodes every week on Fridays.
Listen to Jade and XD
for free on Spotify.
And we're back.
Ready.
Today, let's get to it. So we're on a Zoom call with Carrie, and his name is Pebbles.
Bro, I'm saying
so that's to let you know what type of bullshit we're on today.
Yeah, not paying niggas.
Woo. No, we pay people over here.
No, we definitely pay people. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
A constant mood.
Since you're the purveyor of mess, Carrie, how about you kick us off?
Please.
Well, who's on your list of, we're doing girl groups. We are covering forgotten ones, new ones.
Just who feel about the waste
that should have been forgotten. Yeah. That's literally it, too.
Truly.
Yeah.
Those who deserved more of a chance.
Okay.
Those who got too much of a chance.
Yeah, and some who got lost in translation and got caught up in we can't ever listen to them again because whoever produced them is a horrible human being.
Yes. Watch the company you keep. Carrie, please set us off.
So a little. So this is my first group that I'm going to talk about is, I didn't know that these guys were like a fave of y'all's until like yesterday, but this song is a song that was important to my childhood growing up, and the group is Ghetto Twins. Responsibility.
Responsibility. Have you ever heard of it, nigga?
So the Ghetto Twins, that song used to be like my shit when I was a little youngin'. We used to rap those words word for word from start to end. And Responsibility is a sermon, it's a message, it's a mood, it's still relevant today. And if y'all don't know Responsibility by Ghetto Twins, please go get familiar because there are so many things to do and so many places to be. And it's your responsibility.
Responsibility. The first thing you must do is stay true. Depending on that nigga, leave you stuck like glue. Don't tell me what the nigga that goes.
So many things to do. So many places to be. It's my responsibility. Yeah. Responsibility. If my ass don't go to work, then my kid don't eat.
And if
my kid don't eat, then mama won't sleep. I got no time sitting around. See what this dad gonna do. He ain't do shit from the start. What the fuck he gonna do?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
XD, are you scared? You should be. A lot of people would be scared here.
Oh shit. That is literally the lyrics, friends. That is literally the lyrics. XD, go.
Let me get us out of the ghetto.
Because it's Ghetto Twins with two eyes.
Two eyes.
Oh god.
2 eyes.
It is Z.
2 eyes. TWIINZ. Ghetto Twins.
And yes, they are twins.
Identical.
Okay.
It's twin them.
From New Orleans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to bring us out of the ghetto and to a different era in time. This, this would have been about the set it off type era. It's such an innocent song by an innocent group. They were iconic. I feel like they should have been a lot bigger than what they were, but Cut Close, I like.
Oh, yes! I love Cut Close. They are. Wait, that's
not the wrong. That's the wrong. That's high five.
That's the wrong one.
That's high five.
That's high
You
five.
think about I like the way you kiss me.
Love me. I like the way you.
Yeah.
Forgive me, friends. I'm underneath the high grade willow tree.
Ooh, boots.
They should have.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Listen, Cut Close should have went so much further. I enjoy that only album that they have. It's a very 90s R&B album. I listen to it sometimes in the shower from beginning to like a track, about track 5 or track 6, and they just keep playing it when I get out. Like it's a smooth R&B album. They should have went so much further.
So many girl groups. Speaking of girl groups who should have gone so much further, we touched on them on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
And being that they had a queen behind them, I'm trying to figure out what happened. But Allure.
Yes.
All alone on a Sunday morning.
Boom, boom.
Outside I see the rain is falling. Whoa.
All alone on a Sunday morning. Outside I see the rain is falling. Whoa. Inside I'm
Shout out to Allure.
standing here all alone. Thank you, Slim.
Hold the note. Hold the note.
Allure should have gone further. The fact that you can come through and fuck up an original and make it better.
Yeah, I love when the cover song shits on the original.
Truly, and it's rare that happens.
That's very rare that happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I always say that Joe's Can't Get Over You is way better than Frankie Beverly and Mazes.
I always say that Escapes Who Can I Run To is better than the Johnson sisters, whichever sisters those are.
It is.
I mean, it's better.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah,
and not that it's better. But this right here is that's better. This here is a they're on par to me, and that is a compliment.
Yeah.
Because they are drug addicts. Casey and JoJo, Jodeci's Steve, when they did Stevie's
Jesus time.
Oh, lately
say goodbye.
Lately,
and Luther's Creep.
Ribbon in the Sky. And when who did Ribbon in the Sky? That was the other cover of
I don't like other people's covers of Ribbon in the I don't even want to hear the original Ribbon in the Sky anymore.
Not a happy song.
I'm tired of American Idol wore me out. With Jodeci's Lately and Luther's Creep. And it's hard to do a Stevie song and be able to do that right where you don't fuck that up. Them niggas did them fucking songs. Luther fucked Creep up.
Luther!
But this is not about them right now. Carrie, your turn.
Carrie, it's your turn.
So
who you got?
I'm gonna go.
This is like Verzizz.
Yeah, it's literally like Verzizz. It's like Verzizz. So another group that I liked, and I really didn't get into them until like later in life when I was older and I could appreciate them. But we talked about them a little bit before. I love Zane. I love the original Chloe and Halle. Like I love.
It's literally Jade and I.
The sweet.
I love them.
She's Jean Baylor and I'm Renee.
I love Zane.
It fills me up, sensation, sweet, don't
we got a groove thing.
Yeah, I love groove thing. I love sending my love. Like I
sending
love
my love.
Yes, I love that two harmony. So I have a funny Zane story. So I come to New York frequently. So I came to New York one year and I was in is it Uniqlo or Uniqlo? Like Uniqlo? What is it? Uniqlo. And the dark skinned Zane was in there shopping.
Wait, Carrie. Carrie.
That's so random.
Carrie.
Wait, I kid you not.
I know it.
I kid you not. The darker skinned member of Zane was in Uniqlo. She was shopping. And I don't forget her face. I
was surprised. I thought she was like still in Jamaica, but that makes sense. She being in New York.
She was there and she was shopping, and then I was with some friends and I was like, "Y'all remember Zane, the group Zane?" It was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's the dark skin one." And it was like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "That's literally her. Like it was literally she was shopping in Uniqlo." Well,
I was working at a jazz club in the light skinned Zane.
The fact that we don't know their names, the darkest.
I do know their names. I'm literally making fun of you. It's Renee and Jean.
I don't know the names. I know the darker skin Zane and the lighter skin Zane. I don't know their names.
And that's fine. I mean, it's cool.
Zane is one of my favorite girl groups of all time.
That's so good to know. I love them. They're great.
Oh my God, the harmonies, the melodies.
Yeah.
They were our original hip hop homegirls because they would be like in Biggie videos. They were on that Busta Rhymes song.
They were always everywhere.
A party, let's gonna do.
Did you hear Carrie call them the original Chloe and Halle? Because them bitches be harmonizing. Do you hear me? Harmonizing, melodizing. I love them.
Do a cover of Groove Thing, and it's a silky fun. It's got a funky swing. It's a groovy thing. They would eat that up.
People is a silky fun and groovy thing.
Moving on, keeping strong, and let me tell you wrong. It's a groove thing.
Gonna give you what you want just as long as you're around. It's a groove thing.
Listen, shout out to Zane.
Oh, shout out. Okay, all right, XD, your turn.
This is for my real ones out in the ATL. You have to be a particular kind of rat to enjoy this song. It is by a group named ISIS. If I can't have you, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
Oh, listen, my God.
Single for the rest of my life. Song.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a story. I always have a story. Okay, tell a story. So
we love stories.
So ISIS came out when I was in high school, and when I first saw the Day and Night video, I was like, I'm a fan. I got a house on the hill. Let's go! So my stand as I found like a bunch of like promo pictures from their debut album, and the album that I actually bought. I have a physical copy of their debut album. So I found like a bunch of like promo pictures from like off of like Google and stuff, and I printed them out in color, and I would put their pictures in my clear binders, and I would just like have them on every folder that I had in school because I was that obsessed with them. Ain't that crazy? What the fuck was I thinking? Why was I standing over ISIS?
I mean, I stand over Eminem for a period of time. We all have made mistakes in our lives. We have.
Shout out to ISIS. Their album was really good, but I literally like printed out their pictures of them and put them in my clear. Like what?
You could have just took them out the Word Up magazine.
I was a special kind of stan. I don't know what I was thinking.
I used to steal magazine pictures out of magazines at like the orthodontist office, at the dentist office, nigga. Wherever I went, sometimes I do it at the supermarket. I just tear the page out because I like it. At the bodega, I just be like, whoop, and keep on going.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was bad people around the country very upset about certain pictures in their magazines being gone because I was stealing them.
Wait, so
Jade, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, XD. So what turned you on to ISIS? Like, what got your attention? Like about them? Like, what was it about them that made
honestly? You, I feel like Asante put me on to them.
That sounds right. That sounds about right. That's
around when I met Asante like 12 years ago. So I'm like, I feel like that's around the time they came out.
Yeah. They were like 02, 03 ish.
Actually, no, he did put me on. I feel like I've seen videos and I never really like connected them. And then like when I met Tay, he put me on all this Atlanta music. Like them, Jazzy, people who don't have albums anymore.
Yeah.
And that's how I was like, because the album is not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's very good. I enjoyed it.
They sang.
They sang down.
Yeah, too bad. Like, because it was like they were like Electric Red, but not, which we'll talk about later, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, whatever. I like them. They were cute.
You know. This is fun fact. If you didn't know, but Megan Good's little sister was a member of ISIS.
Oh wow!
Yeah, her name is Lamia.
Come on, Cicely.
Her name is Lamia Good. She's really pretty. She looks just like Megan Good, and she's actually married to Eric Billinger, the songwriter, singer. Yeah, that's her husband. They have 2 kids.
Oh wow!
Yeah, fun fact. If you didn't know, shout out to Lamia Good. Shout out to the Goods. Shout out to Devin.
Yo, Carrie knows everything about pop culture. It is fascinating, truly. Yeah. Truly. Well, I guess I'm just going to keep it in the Atlanta range because when these queens dropped in 1998 with this very hot track, me and the rest of the basketball team were going the fuck up, and that would be KP and Envy.
Oh my gosh!
Shorty swing my way.
Boom, boom,
sure
boom,
look
boom,
good to me.
Hey.
Now would you please swing my way? Shorty swing my way. Swing it over here, shouty. And that would that's thanks to the gremlin that is Jermaine Dupri. He gave us KP and Envy. And I think most black people felt duped when we found out that girl was white.
Now that I found out, I'ma have to say, shorty swing my way. Sure look good to me. Now would you please swing my way? Shorty swing my way.
Yeah. Walked in the club on Friday night looking for a man that do me right. First move that I made was on the dance floor. Yeah, come on.
He's so fine. He's gonna be mine.
Oh,
nigga, I was in basketball camp when that shit came out. We was out there on the court like, yeah, Sean,
listen.
Bunch of bitches and little backpacks.
But I love that
the WNBA went up. Do you hear me? We were standing. I love that the 3 of us are all from the same era. We can appreciate like those one-hit wonders like KP and Envy, because I loved that song, and I love the remix even more. The remix has more of Envy singing, and then KP just drops her little hot 16. But that remix that Envy did with like the first verse and the second verse, I was like, damn, she can sing with her white ass. I love them. They should have made a whole album. Did she sing, or is it just nostalgia? Because she likes
You know what?
Or is it just
she ain't like saying. Yeah, I mean, it might be nostalgia. You know, we were young around that time.
And
so
then
everybody
they see a little white girl, she get a little rhythm, she know how to sing a little bit, and they be like, oh my God! I'm like, shut up. There's 12 Tamikas over here who can do the same shit.
Another fun fact. So Envy actually converted to gospel music, and she tried out for Sunday's Best in 2012.
And how did that fare?
Really?
She didn't make it far. But she tried out for Sunday's Best. I don't know if she still does gospel now, because it's 8 years later now.
Mm-hmm.
But she went on Sunday's Best in 2012 and auditioned, and she didn't win, but she definitely dabbled in gospel music.
Well, in 2003, your girl went to a taping of 106 in Park.
Oh, here we go.
What was this? Javier performed, and he performed,
which was
crazy.
So interesting.
What?
Because that nigga fell off and had to go on The Voice.
That's what made me think of it when Carrie said it. Because when he came on The Voice, I was like, why does he look so familiar? And I was like,
he had a song called Crazy.
I get a little bit crazy, baby. Every time you sing my name. We got to do another one-hit wonder. But that nigga was on 106 in Park performing when I was on there in 2003. Fast 4 years later, that nigga was competing on The Voice.
Wow.
Yeah, damn near 20 years later. To your point, I had these are white people moment. So first of all, the baby come back, you can blame it on me. So I was like, okay, it's a group called Player.
Yeah.
But I did not know they were white.
Oh, nigga, now you know I love my good ponytail music.
Same.
Yes.
I too love I too am named Jeff and drive a Subaru.
Okay, fair enough.
But I have a ponytail.
My name's Bill and I wear Tevas. We walk everywhere we go.
Yeah. And I drink fermented strawberry wine.
I drink ayahuasca.
Oh my God. Yeah. But the thing is, I just like a group named Player. I was like, okay, well, they black.
Yeah.
And they very usually on the cover.
I'm telling you, Ambrosia, Player, the Eagles, all of them niggas, all of them. Okay, Crosby, Stills, and who? Nash, all of them, nigga, every last one of them. Whose turn is it?
Oh my God!
It's Carrie's turn.
It's my turn. Okay, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna take y'all back to '96. And this group of siblings is people who we know now. If you don't know them, you're living under a rock. They have a very, very famous older sister. She is who we call the living legend. And this group is called the Braxtons. And I loved their debut album with Trina.
I had the tape.
Tawanda and Tamar. Like, they sang their damn asses off on that album. Shout out to Tracy, who got pregnant and couldn't be a part of the group. But the three of them...
Shout out to Tamar's original nose. On the cover. Didn't they look wet on the cover?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Even on her debut album cover, she was wet.
She was wet. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking about, because she was on DreamWorks.
She had on color contacts too. We love Tamar. But the Braxtons' debut album was really, really good. They had Who Was the Boss? They had Only Love. They had What Does It Take? Like, if you haven't listened to the Braxtons' debut album with Trina, Tawanda, and Tamar, go to whatever streaming platform you use and listen to the album.
Go to Spotify.
Boom. There we go. Go to Spotify. Mm-hmm. Listen to that album. Like, when I tell you they are singing, the three of them are singing down.
Boots.
So, yeah.
I can blow your mind. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the Braxtons. I love them.
They were a girl group. They were a girl group that existed, and they were good.
They were really good, and I hate that they didn't go further, and I hate that Tracy, never was a part of them and all of that. But
I know. Unfortunately,
I stand the Braxtons over here.
The Grammys are nowheres, but
yeah,
it's your turn, right?
We have to, as Jackie Washington said, I pay homage to all the dead divas.
Jackie Washington coming early this year, thanks to Jaden.
But however, like Jackie mentioned somebody that wasn't dead, I too am mentioning somebody that wasn't dead. They are literally the quintessential girl group that every girl group in America has followed. Even down to their mess and story, the blueprint, the original.
Oh, I know what this
Supremes.
Is.
Oh,
with Baby Love.
Baby love, my baby love, I need you, I need you. But all you do is treat me bad, break my heart and leave me sad.
Oh, baby love,
my baby love.
What did I used to sing about? Oh, I used to sing the Supremes. I think it was the Supremes and the Temptations. I'm Gonna Make You Love Me. Is that the Temptations?
Ooh, which is a song, by the way.
Let's talk about it.
Or I Can't Make You Love Me. Yeah.
My love is strong, you see. I know you'll never get tired of me. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah. I'm gonna do every trick in the book. I tried myself to get you. That's how Diana rock. Oh, baby. A jam. And
yes, I'm talking about
every day. Okay, so we brought up our old white man ponytail music earlier, and this particular group is who we opened with. And you know, they have the gems. Rest in peace to one member. You know, and then shout out to Curvato. Brownstone.
Yes.
And Brownstone
Missionary.
In addition to what we already know about Brownstone, the song what we opened with, Grapevine, Brownstone had a cover of the Eagles' I Can't Tell You Why. And nigga, it was a jam. Do you hear me? It was a jam. Because it's hard to redo that song. That song is a classico. And these bitches did that.
I forgot to tell you, I was high and listening to the Eagles the other day. That's why I came up with my alter ego, Jeff, with the ponytail.
Yes. Oh my God, can Jeff and Ben make a band?
Yeah,
okay.
we can.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be like the Doobie Brothers, but like real doobies.
Yeah.
I love Brownstone.
The little Cheech and Chong of music.
Yeah. What'd you say, Carrie?
I said I love Brownstone. I've never heard a 3-member group sound like an entire mass choir. Like their vocals are so big and they are like they can sing. Like every member of the group can
Mississippi
sing.
Mass Choir.
Listen, Mississippi. Listen, they can sing. Even when they had to switch up when that one random member was in the group for a little bit, like they still like blew. Like I really wanted them to go so
Curvato,
much further.
Her alone.
Yeah.
Nikki Gilbert?
Yes.
Nikki Gilbert has the pipes.
When she took down that Tyler Perry play when she was in Meet the Browns.
Like a real man.
Ain't nothing like a good.
Y'all remember when she was on
Demetria McKinney?
Y'all remember when she was on that episode of Nigga?
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That crazy bitch can motherfucking blow a house down. Do you hear me? She's got a hippopotamus mouth. She can bite a nigga in half and sing a house down at the same time.
Oh my God.
Wait, XD, what is that Tyler Perry play? Because I'm gonna watch that now because I want to
it's Meet the Browns.
Oh, it sure is.
And it's on BET Plus.
Well, you know, I didn't stream that or subscribe to that, so I'm probably gonna have to watch it on YouTube.
Okay.
That's okay though.
BET Plus, they're wonderful people.
Bet on bet.
Ain't nothing like a good
Hey, friends at BET.
Subscription. Subscription.
No, but anywho, who's next? Carrie, wait.
It's my turn. Okay. Oh, it's my turn. Okay,
it's Carrie's turn.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck in '90s because you know that's where I grew up. So this group, you know, they had 2 albums. I enjoyed both of them. Kind of don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't go further, but I love me some Kima, Keisha, and goddamn Pam.
Nigga.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
I love them. I wish Total would have went so much further. Like I enjoyed their first 2 albums. Like they were a group. They didn't have the strongest vocals, but they were a vibe. They were a moment. They were everything that I enjoyed in that time frame. Like I love Total.
Like, you know what though? Like everybody's so stuck on like there's no singers and stuff. Like, yeah, there's singers out there, but it's like not everybody gotta be a Nikki Gilbert.
Nigga, look at Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige we know her. She's one of the best to ever do it. That is not a vocalist. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But Mary J. Blige gives us a mood. She gives us an emotion. We know who the fuck she is as soon as she comes on a song. You don't have to be the greatest singer every time. Look at all the reggae tunes we love. And
Facts. Yeah. Facts. All facts. All facts.
Hey, yeah. Would you do it to me? Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is every nigga has that song on their fuck playlist.
Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is don't matter who knows.
Niggas love getting busy to kissing you. And when I say niggas, I mean niggas.
Yeah. Total was a moment. I love Total. Total was a whole moment. Mm-hmm. It was a whole moment.
Total was a moment. Okay, who I got on here? I would be remiss if I was not the one to bring this group up.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. My namesake. With a forever jam. Thank you so much. Don't walk away.
Away, boy. Come on.
Won't hurt you. Don't walk away, boy. I'll be right there for you.
Come on, Jade. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
We must not.
Hits.
We must. Hits that what?
Hits.
That what?
Stick like grit.
Thank you. Grit.
Queens of the knee pads, I'm telling you.
Knee pads and lycra, nigga, okay? It's a mood. Yeah. It's a moment. Who you got, XD?
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I like to be. I like to be a shock, surprise. You don't know who I'm about to hit you with.
Uh-oh, here we go.
These girls, they don't perform together anymore, and it makes me sad.
Uh-oh.
But they really made like really thugged out like R&B. But Mary.
Oh my God!
Go get it.
Go get it.
Your faith ain't never small. That's what brought you this far. Yeah. See, you got your dreams and you got your prayers and you got your God. He gon' take you there. See, everybody has a season.
Go get it. Go get your blessing.
Listen, shout out to Erica Campbell because Tina Campbell support Trump. But
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm walking.
Child. You know what's crazy? We lost CeCe Lannister this week.
Oh my God!
We sure did. Okay, let me tell you something. The Lannisters been wildin', and y'all already knew that.
Listen,
they was not living right.
Gospel artists be, tiptoeing in the tiptoeing in their Jordans. If you know what I mean.
Listen,
nigga, they out here whiling. Okay, CeCe, who's the other one? Kim Burrell, all of them hoes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got to check on Black Eyed Peas.
Go Get It by Mary. And in all seriousness, like they're my favorite R&B duo because they don't necessarily they make R&B music that just happens to be about Jesus.
Yeah,
because Warren with the Y be producing like he Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
It's true.
Yes.
So I just be jamming, and it's inspirational R&B. So it's like, they say nigga in their songs.
They definitely said nigga and go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
they said it on their show.
Hey nigga, hey nigga, get your blessing.
Get your blessing.
That's the album cut.
Yeah.
Mary was a part of that era of gospel music that was like crossing over, like being the fine line of being like still gospel, but also kind of goon-ish.
Yes.
So I love Shackles. Like, I love all of their like upbeat songs. Like, they definitely walk on the fine line of like gospel R&B-ish, but that's why we love them.
If
I
their
love
album,
Mary
The Sound, is one of the greatest R&B albums.
Yes, it
if
is.
you've ever listened to The Sound, like how it sounds. Jade, have you ever listened to it? Probably not.
I have not.
No, but you should just listen to it as just in general, because it's like,
it's a good album.
Oh,
it's a really good
like
album.
sonically, it sounds really good, and it's one of the last albums, which I have a problem with now. I think Corporate Barbie talked about this on Twitter one day, but it was like how nobody really takes the time to master their music anymore.
No, it's true, because
Like,
everybody
it
makes their
sounds
music
like-
on their iPads.
Yeah, and it's like, man, like, so I challenge you, Jay, to just listen to like maybe the first half of, because like they do like this Beach a Go-Go song in the beginning.
Okay. What's the
There's
name
a
of this
song
album?
of victory, The Sound.
It's
That's
called
why I
The
got to give you
Sound.
my block, The Sound.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called The Sound.
Yeah.
It's called The Sound.
Okay.
It sounds like a radio. It sounds like you're listening to the radio. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Warren with a Y produced the shit out that album. So
I love God.
Shout
You don't love
out to
God?
Warren Campbell.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Shout out
they
to
sing about the
LaShawn
same
Daniels.
things that Future rap about.
It's true. Yes, God and promethazine.
Yep.
The next one on my list, Shackles is about getting free from the addiction to promethazine.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Get the
it.
shackles off my feet so I can what? Dance. I just want to praise you. I can't do that under
Praise
the
you.
influence of promethazine.
I just want to praise you.
That's just the album credits for you all, in case you were confused about
You
the
know-
content.
You know, speaking of promethazine, so I, sit under the high grade willow tree quite often.
Yeah.
And so yesterday I was working for it to release the Patreon episode for this week. And so Zanny Family came on, and I know about drugs, but in that moment, I'm like, oh my God, I need to get more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, either I feel like I'm an addict or I am pushing weight. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm saying.
I was just like promethazine, cocaine, and, what is it? Promethazine, cocaine, and champagne for us. I was like, nigga, that's death.
Pain for us. It's some
It's an angel dust. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
It's like when Mike Epps was on there talking about syrup, pills, cigarettes, weed. He's just listing shit. Coke, crack. Ha 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 ha. I'm on everything. What the fuck? Oh,
my Lord.
my
It's
next
your
group
turn,
is a
Jay.
fave. A forgotten
here we
fave,
go.
but not forgotten by who? Real niggas. And they basically stepped to a bitch and said, what? He is mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Moken Steph.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Thank you. He say, she say, Moken Steph.
She says, I can't go nowhere without somebody trying to stare. Don't get me wrong, cause I love the attention you give me. He say, she say, don't
Thank you.
Listen.
Tunes.
You listen.
Gems.
That was
And it's spelled with multiple casings in.
Yes. Yes, it is. It looks like you little niggas who'll be writing that SpongeBob stuff. That's what it looks like.
For niggas who type like Cam Newton.
Yeah.
I hate them little niggas. You can just tweet like, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I'm like, I fucking hate y'all. Fucking hate you. Your mother should have swallowed you. God damn. You're like, I'm tired right now. I'm tired right now. Go to your job at Burger King, you little rat. Moken Steph. That's
Yes.
my next group.
Shout out to
XD.
them.
Okay, he's mine.
Oh,
Okay.
Carrie. It's Carrie's turn.
Yeah, it's
My turn?
What
Okay.
you got? Bring the heat.
So I'm gonna skip us up to 1998. No, I'm sorry, 1999. This is 99. 99. We're on the verge of the new millennium, and You know, I was drawn to this group when I first heard them. You know, they often get similarities between them and TLC. They also have a fallen member like TLC had, and I enjoyed them. I literally enjoyed them, and that group is Black, BLAQUE.
Boom like an 808, nigga.
I love me some Boom like an 808. I love me some I'm Good. I love me some Oh Baby Bring It All to Me. Like I enjoy Lenny, Leny. The people who know the album cuts know Lenny. I like Black. I enjoyed Black growing up. I literally enjoyed that album. It was a great album.
Things that are just to me. Got me thinking about you.
See, more not singing. They ain't singing, nigga. But guess who still remembers the songs? Yo.
This. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Shamari DeVoe.
The sinuses.
I need to see them.
Shamari
them shoulders moving.
Oh God.
I need to see them shoulders moving.
You know what's funny?
I need
like
to
we've
see
been
them
watching
shoulders
like
moving.
Real Housewives of Atlanta clips. So we've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta clips, and like you cannot find any clip of Miss DeVoe anywhere. Like Aaron Ronnie, like they are no.
Are they lawyers tightened up?
Unpopular
I don't know,
or
but
do
they were
people just
whack.
not want to watch them? I know, because they the type of people that wear like I'm with him, I'm with her sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, I love Shamari being added to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Do you?
And everybody does. A lot of people don't agree with that, but I think Shamari was kind of like the foundation of bringing in younger housewives who like to turn up, who aren't 40, who aren't about like all the drama, who kind of just want to have a good time and like drink and be happy. Like everybody on those shows now are like 47 plus. Shamari's a smooth 35, if that. And she brought a new energy to the franchise, and I think that she definitely should have got a second season because she was a breath of fresh air to me. Everybody doesn't agree with that, but I enjoyed Shamari's season on Real Housewives.
Well, that's because she was that they were entertaining in a way that they should not have been. But
exactly, it was funny. It was very comedic and funny. Like it was funny.
And I need the young people to know who Belle Biv DeVoe and her New Edition is.
I mean, you know, the Generation Z don't know all of that.
Y'all gotta know where all of this came from. You must know who New Edition and Belle Biv DeVoe are. You must know who they are.
I mean, it's mandatory at this point. So,
Black, yes, Black.
Shout out to Black. Shout out to Black
with a QUE. XD, who
Black
you got?
QUE.
I'm trying to debate where I want to go. Do I want to go wholesome? Do I want to just throw another wrench in the giddy up? You know, I'm going to throw a wrench in the giddy up.
Okay.
I love this song. And it's by someone who's mind-numbingly stupid. Rockabye by Black Butterfly, featuring Amina Butterfly.
Shout out to
Amina Butterfly.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that she's a horrible human being. She's only mind-numbingly stupid because she dealt with Peter Guns.
It did literally that. Literally because of that.
Because she is talented.
She's very talented. She plays several instruments. Yeah, she plays several instruments. She has a decent, like, nice voice. Or her and her sister, like, she could have definitely like gone far.
They actually have a new song that dropped last week.
the duo does, or just Amina?
Yeah, the duo, like September 26th. It's called Raw.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Let me write that down. Let me go stream. Let me go get him a
It's
stream.
on Spotify. Yeah.
Stream Black Butterfly. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Whose turn is it?
I like Amina.
Use.
Yours.
Okay. So there's a group that came out in the 90s. They had a song on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. And then they also had another jam that had a very... what'd you say, nigga?
I said if you say "way you" as a joke,
Shantae and more. No, this group is named For Real, and they had a little jam, a little ditty called "Like I Do," where it was a very retro type of video. Na 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 na.
Love you like I do it late at night, baby. Like I do. Get up early in the morning to please you. Oh yeah, and make sure that you're satisfied.
For real was on Waiting to Exhale. They had Like I Do. Get into it.
Yeah,
a 90s forgotten girl group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who y'all got?
Yeah.
Carrie.
So, oh God. Okay.
Actually,
so
let's take a break.
Oh yes.
And we'll be back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This is the blackest show about nothing.
This is Jade and XD. I'm Jade.
And I'm XD.
The show is two best friends talking about anything and everything.
And sometimes we have awesome people on, like Crystal and Kid Fury from The Read.
When I was in high school, there was this girl in my computers class with me. I wish I could remember her name so I could apologize. But I just used to call her Atrocious, like, as, you know, a pet name because... Hey, Atrocious! Being someone who was constantly the butt of a joke or picked on or whatever, I just saw this opportunity to, like, make fun of somebody else, and I did it.
Somebody needs to do a study into silver teeth and the link between, like, the silver tooth to prison pipeline.
Yeah, silver tooth to prison pipeline.
And New York Times bestselling author Michael Arsenault.
And Mama kept trying to interject at any moment that she could sing, and it was like, beloved, you're not even the best singer on stage. The girl from Destiny's Child is with the Platinum Soul album. It's like, not you.
And of course, there's us,
Jade
and XD.
You can listen to new podcast episodes every week on Fridays.
Listen to Jade and XD
for free on Spotify.
And we're back. We're doing music. It's probably going to be a long episode because we're having fun.
Yeah, we are. Yes, we are.
Who you got? What's cooking in the kitchen?
Okay.
Carrie?
So I'm gonna dip away from the African American side.
Thank God I'm tired. I was about to just mention Barbara Streisand just because.
Because I was like, I got a whole list of these bitches. What y'all mean?
I got a whole list of niggas, but I'm gonna dip on over to the other side real quick. And some of you Generation Z probably would have never ever seen this show or the light of day of this show, but there was a little show that came on. I think it was CW or UPN at the time. It was called Pop Stars.
Yes.
And
get over yourself. Goodbye. Don't even gotta try. Get over yourself. Goodbye.
It was called Eden's Crush, and one of the founding members was our Miss Nicole Schwarzer, baby. I don't know her last name. Before she was a pussycat and a doll, she was in Pop Stars group Eden's Crush. They had a song called "Get Over Yourself." They had 5 members.
I thought it was boy. They didn't have boys in it. I mean, I don't care. Like it does.
It was Nicole Scherzinger and 4 of the people that I have no idea what they do now. but their name was Eden's Crush, and they had a song called "Get Over Yourself," and to this day, I still play that song.
You see, muscle memory. I recited the lyrics because I remember it used to come on. It used to come on right before Popular.
Yes.
What?
It was a move.
Ryan Murphy's first show. Ryan Murphy had a show on the WB called Popular, and Pop Stars was the WB's answers to American Idol.
Oh,
basically, yeah.
I only know the Pussycat Dolls.
So this was pre. This was.
I remember
Pussycat.
Eden's Crush, but I remember also not being at all interested. And then I wasn't interested when Pussycat Dolls came out because I thought it was just the same thing. And the only song I remember is because they used to play it when I was working in Express all the time. I don't want to wait another day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you exactly what is on my mind. That is what I know. Yeah. And the button song.
Loosen up my buttons, babe. Oh, hey! Shout out to Melody Thornton.
Yeah.
Shout out to Melody Thornton.
Whose turn is XD? Your turn.
It's XD's turn, yeah.
Since we're going in, Nilla country. Oh yeah, you could just sit out.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. I think my Uber Eats is about to come. I'll be right back in a second.
They are a Nilla group. They were the first Danny Decay.
Oh, here we go! Here we go! I know what you're gonna say. I know what you are finna say.
They were, the real baddies of Bad Boy.
Yes, they were.
And they came and dropped a song called "This Is Me," and they're called Dream.
Oh no.
Shout out to Dream.
Yeah. They had a really sad story though, so I want to give them their flowers.
Yeah.
Well, you said they were on Bad Boy, right?
Well, that and one of the members.
All you need to know.
Yeah. Well, that and one of the members was has come out and said she was sexually mistreated by Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys. And it got so bad because she wrote a piece, and then Aaron Carter, who was heavily on meth at the time, was like, "Didn't you rape this girl?" It was a lot.
Wow.
And I didn't. That's a quote.
Wow.
It was a lot.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, and they're outside of just being signed to Bad Boy. It was just really unfortunate things that happened to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to bring down the house, guys, but
No, it's okay. I mean,
it happened.
That's new information to me. I didn't know.
Dirty niggas out of here.
I
love that song. He loves me. He loves me not. So shout out to them.
I have another group I can contribute.
Okay.
Go. Okay, let's go. Keep it white. Keep it white. Keep it white. Keep it tight.
Tonight is the night when two become one. It's like I never needed love before. When I make love to you, baby, I had a little love. Now I'm back for more. When I make love to you, baby.
The Spice Girls. Set your spirit free. It's the only way to be.
What the fuck?
That was Spice Girls 2 Become One.
I never needed love before. Wanna make love to you, baby. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. Wanna make love to you, baby. Set your spirit free.
Spice Girls. Yeah.
Why couldn't I catch it the way you were singing it? I was like, what is she singing?
I had a little love, now I'm back for wanna make love to you, baby.
Oh, what key is normally?
Wait a minute now.
Normally I can hang with your friend, but I was like, what is happening?
Oh, wait a minute, my food's here.
Okay.
Coming!
Jay took a break to get her food. So we're going to entertain you by singing the Spanish Please song.
There was a little Spanish flea, a record star, he thought he'd be. He heard of singers like Beatles, the Chipmunks he seen on TV. Why not a little Spanish flea? And so he did.
What did Jade get for dinner? Let's decide.
I bet it's Chinese.
Is it Chinese? Maybe it's
Probably Chinese. Yeah, I was about to say Chinese, Thai, or maybe Jamaican.
She might have. Let's wait while we see.
I'm back. I can't believe you didn't get that song. It's exactly what they sound like.
It was how you was.
It's literally. Carrie got it. Carrie got it immediately, nigga.
Yeah, I did.
It was like.
Set your spirit free. That's how it sounds. I'm telling you.
Yeah. My favorite Spice Girls song is a song. Well, so this was when the group had a switch up and they only had 4 members instead of 5. My favorite Spice Girls song with 4 members is called Holler.
I'ma make you holler.
You holler.
Scream my name.
Make you scream my name.
Here I go trying to bring in another group, and then y'all gotta just be throwing extra shit in there. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is, nigga.
That video was on the timeline the other day, honey. I was like, ooh, a tune.
So Spice Girls 4 was when Jerry had left the group, and it was just sporty, scary, posh.
I was totally into Jerry Halliwell being solo because Look at Me is a bop.
What's that?
Jerry Halliwell's Look at Me.
She had a
They made solo music.
She had a solo thing.
Yes,
a lot of them did.
So did Sporty Spice's album was good. It was an R&B album. She had a song. She can sing.
Yeah, I remember. She had a whole video. She had a whole
Left
video.
Eye was in it. I always skip that song or whatever. Never be the same again.
When did that come out?
Yesteryear.
This is like early 2000s, So like when they disbanded, like a lot of them had like solo stuff going on. Like
we were still in high school.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like I think Sporty Spice had like 2 albums. I know Jerry did something solo.
Victoria had a solo album too.
Yeah, Victoria had a song. Yeah, like they did stuff.
Listening to Dipset.
Now we're worried about Spice Girls, obviously.
Yeah, like Jerry Halliwell, I had that like single like when I was like a sophomore in high school. Like it was way.
Yeah.
I was a junior.
It was like it may have been before 9/11. Like if I yeah, that's
ancient, very ancient.
My sister used to love her some Spice Girls. She made me watch the movie.
An iconic movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't they have 2 movies?
2?
Yeah, they had 2 movies. Yeah.
I only remember 1. They might have had 2.
Spice
I
World,
think they had 2
right?
movies.
Yeah, that's
and then there was another one they had. I feel like they had another movie.
too much.
Maybe they didn't.
Something is bad enough. I never get how to keep me.
There you go.
awake. See?
I can't.
There you go.
You the first time. Okay, whose turn is it? Yeah, I made y'all niggas remember though.
I think it's mine.
Okay.
You go ahead.
It's still white. It's still white.
Oh no, I'm bringing it back to black.
Okay, go ahead.
The next few, my next two people I'm gonna pick, they represent the Bronx. Well, no, I'm trying to like. How much time we got? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna bring it back to black. Yeah, Queens of the Bronx. Okay. They are just as cantankerous as the Bronx.
I think I know this.
They had a show.
I know this.
Which was very entertaining. And which we need to watch because nobody wants to. Nobody really wants to talk about how Lily went on a date with Charlemagne, even though Charlemagne was telling
Listen!
But I'm talking about SWV and the song that I want to choose. Jade is mimicking Cheryl's Coco's nails.
Them fingernails.
The song I wanted to do is Anything, not the remix, but the album version.
The original.
Because anything from the debut album slays because it's just the remix is like it's just a lot of it's a lot of noise. Yeah. But I need the smooth,
very New Jack Swingish.
Yeah, I need the R&B smooth. Like I wanted the music, goddess of the arts,
interlude version.
You know that kind of thing.
Yeah, they really wouldn't even sing anything. SWV is a group, okay? They are a group. I love Cheryl, Taj, and Lily. They have made great music. They all hate
each other. It's wonderful.
They all hate each other. Like
girl group.
They were a group. SWV Sisters with Violence. They are a group.
Sisters with vendettas. Coco don't like nobody. And
Nobody. Wait, did y'all watch the SWV and Salt and Pepper show that was on BET? Girls.
I watched like an episode or two. Yeah.
Man, that show was so hood.
It was the ghetto.
It was the ghetto.
Salt was like, I just can't. She kept doing all these movements. I was like, just go back to church, Queen. Like, this is just not for you. Let it go. Let it go.
What a time.
Who next?
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I'm gonna move us into the 2000s. Generation Z might know this. Maybe, I'm hoping. This is a group that is composed of 4 sisters. 3 of them have names that start with an F, and then there's one random sister with an N.
Does this group have a set of twins in it?
Yes! Yeah. The group that I am speaking of is Cherish, straight out of ATL. I enjoyed their first 2 albums. They have made great bodies of work, and I really wanted them to go so much further. Like, I love Cherish. I love Fallon, Felicia, Neosha, Farron. Shout out to Cherish.
You already know I represent from the head to my toes.
From my head to my toes. Hey.
Whisper song.
DJ song. I know. Okay. Hey. Yes.
Do it. Yeah.
Shout out to Cherish, man.
You gotta listen to that song to like keep you grounded.
You do,
keep you humble.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Remind you that life ain't bad after all.
I forgot about them.
Yeah.
No need to ask where I'm from. You already know. I represent the A from my head.
Man, shout out to Cherish. They was a group, man. And I love sibling groups who all sing together. Like I love that. I love when family does stuff like that together. I think that's really cool.
I do too, because they be in sync, which brings me to my next group.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's three sisters. You know, they would perform in various places, usually of the kids' variety. And they had long braids, and their debut track was Cleopatra, coming at ya, Cleopatra, coming at ya,
coming at ya,
Cleopatra by Cleopatra.
Coming at ya, Cleopatra, coming at ya, Cleopatra, coming at ya. Get a pen and paper, write down our name. You will realize our aim is the same.
And that's the only thing the song
says. Shout out to Cleopatra, man.
And my little sister would walk around the house going, Cleopatra, coming at ya, Cleopatra. It's haunting. But I wanted to make sure that we had Cleopatra on the list.
Shout out to Cleopatra, man. Three beautiful black sisters. They were so pretty. Yeah, they were so pretty.
They had a show, didn't they?
They had a TV show?
They had something. It was something.
They had because I remember around when their debut came out, it was either MTV or BET, because that's how I knew they were British.
Yes.
Okay. Damn, I'm gonna have to ask my cousin, because I remember. Yeah, I remember my cousin stand them, because they came out around the time of Spice World. And this is like 95,
TV show, though.
94, 95.
They from Manchester.
I don't remember. Yeah, they from the UK. I don't remember no TV show though.
Yeah, maybe they were on spring break or something with Bill Bellamy. I just remember them having some type of interview or being on TV a lot. And I remember the time I found out they were British. Because I remember being a kid and be like, "There's black people in England."
They were. That's for an American kid to think. We don't be knowing, because all they be showing that's not what they show us or what they showed us as kids.
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Your turn, Hex Deifer.
These black queens are from a place where I also didn't know black people were from. Artist and song 702 Stilo.
702.
Yes!
Chilla.
Straight out of Vegas, Nevada.
I had no idea that black people lived in Vegas.
Know how I flow. Get your name and number. Like your stilo. Dig the way you move.
The way you do your thing.
Way you do your thing. You can keep it on.
Swing it
this way. Yeah, shout out to 702.
You stay
Man.
on my mind. Think about you all the
time.
I also didn't know black people were in Vegas at that time. Because I was like, well, what the fuck is the 702? And then I realized it was the area code.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I was let people live in Las Vegas. I thought that was just like a tourist spot for people to go.
Right.
To
I was like, I thought people just gambled here, girl. I didn't know like it was a thing.
I didn't even think about 702, but yeah, 702 definitely deserves more. They deserve more. Do y'all remember when 702 had that switch up and Mila left the group? And they had got that new dark-skinned girl, and they had a song on the Pootie Tang soundtrack called Pootie Tangin'.
If you think you're Pootie Tangin', and I'm
Pootie Tangin',
and then all right. If you think
702, the revamped 702 had a song on the Pootie Tangin' soundtrack. Listeners, if you have not seen Pootie Tang,
we might have to cover that
watch
on
Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is a black cult classic. You need to watch Pootie Tang for Biggie Shorty. You just need to watch that movie.
You know, Pootie Tang wasn't written by black people.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's written by canceled comedian Louis C.K.
Wow! I did not know that.
Look at his face.
Yeah,
I know.
I did not know that.
It's hard to like think about it because Pootie Tang is one of my favorite movies.
It's a black ass movie.
I was Biggie Shorty, not Wanda Sykes. Biggie Shorty.
Biggie Shorty.
Be clear.
I too would like to dance on. I'm just dancing.
In my firm, just dancing. What you mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to 70. Shout out to old 702 and the revamped 702. Pootie Tangin' was my shit. If you think you're Pootie Tangin' and you know that you're playing on the dance floor, shake your thing. All right.
Okay.
They did that.
Well, in the same.
They had a video too.
They did have a video.
They did.
Everything had a video then.
I missed. Yeah.
And speaking of that, around that era, you know, one of the members has resurfaced recently, and actually all of them. Only one is not working though. I think she is a stay-at-home mother. This would be a group with a lisp. I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises.
Promises.
Checking at the pages with the numbers, and then the money with the fellas, and the money, and you know you're jealous,
and my girl, you always get jealous.
3LW, baby, I'm a what? Not do right.
I just wanna know what happened to our love.
No more, baby, I'ma do right. Shout out to 3 Little.
Oh my god.
3 Little Wigs. Shout out to Tasha. I don't watch Power. Shout out to Notori.
3 Little Wigs. Yes.
3 Little Wigs, man. 3 Little Wigs.
I was not expecting for that.
Yeah.
He said, "Shout out to 3 Little Wigs."
Shout out to 3 Little Wigs. 3 Little Wigs, man. I love me some 3LW. Wanna get down, baby? I do. Holla at me, baby. Ooh. Come on.
Jam.
Come on.
That's when everything sounded like it had a polyphonic ringtone. Every beat.
It did. Shout out to 3L.
Oh, Winkster. Everything had everything. All right, what? One more each, XD?
Everything was literally a ringtone.
Yeah, one more each.
Okay.
Do I want to be foolish? Do I want to be... yeah, fine. So I'm going to cheat. My last song is going to be... Well, she's the lead singer, and because she basically bait up the group because everybody else in the group was whack, so it didn't really matter. You guys ready?
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm clenching.
Okay. CPQ, around we go.
Around we go. Yo, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Oh my God! And around we go.
Yeah.
A last choice.
Shout out to Countess
last
Vaughn. Shout out to
I have another one. I have one more in the cannon too, but you know, it was gonna be during my white one, the white run. I was gonna do the cast of All Stars Drag Race 2. Reggie Wrote You, an iconic bop.
Oh my God!
Sing Reggie Wrote You.
My name is Katrina. Member is Alaska. Hello, my name's Alaska.
Oh yes. Well, what about season 5? I'm in love with him. Also a bop.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm sticking with CPQ.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good pick. That was a good pick, XD.
Yeah.
We love
Okay,
CPQ.
Carrie, what's your last pick, Carrie?
Wait.
Oh, what?
Okay.
It's my turn?
Oh no. Yeah, I think it's yours. Yeah, it's
Damn. There's so many more I have on here.
I know. It's okay. Do you a heavy hitter? Do you a heavy hitter?
I did my heavy hitters. But damn. Cause it's 2 eras. 3 groups.
Just drop it. Just drop it. Just pick one. Pick one.
Just drop it.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, fine. The last mention is a group. I think they were out of Atlanta. I think.
Uh-oh. I hope it ain't mine that I was gonna use.
Okay, you know what? It might be. What does yours start with? Oh no. Okay.
Okay, good.
You know,
okay,
in
good.
the
okay,
history
good.
of history, a woman's WAP has been called many things: a vagina, a vagine, a pussy, a pocketbook, peaches, and a cream. It's been called many things. In this particular song,
I'm good.
These ladies told niggas that they wanted them to taste their ice cream. A group by the name of JS.
The Johnson Sisters.
Taste.
I kid you not, they were on my list. The Johnson Sisters were on my list.
Yeah.
Taste my
Listen.
I had a bunch of them that illiterate niggas ass groups on here because Changing Faces was literally.
Listen, I hate that they were aligned to that fucking fool. But that first album was
Ghetto
They have a song called Cherry Pie that I cannot find anywhere else, but it's such a good song. But like JS,
listen,
my ice cream,
ice cream, and Love Angel. Love Angel was my shit.
Yes, they made songs that
was
like
my
were like
shit.
named after like Victoria's Secret products.
Yeah, exactly. Very sweet. Very sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
Man,
gosh, that was really hard because I have a lot of groups on here, nigga. I got a lot of groups on
We
here.
have to come back here. You have one. What's your last one? Drop the heat.
My last one. Okay, so my heat is gonna be from. This is about 2008, 2009. This is more so for Generation Z, and this group had a short run, and when I say short, I mean short. It was, if you blinked, you would have missed it. They even had a group change up, but again, if you would have blinked, you would have missed it. So this group is hailing out of ATL, Atlanta. These girls have, the original lineup had a famous mama. The revamp had two famous mamas. This
oh my God! First of all, I just figured out who they are.
This group is what we call the OMG
Oh my
girls.
God!
Gucci this, Gucci that,
Gucci this,
Gucci this, Gucci that, Gucci everything.
Please.
Gucci everything. Gucci everything.
Please.
A tune, honestly.
That is Generation Z, nigga.
Listen. OMG came out swinging with these colorful ass wigs, these tutus, these boots. Tiny's daughter Zanique was in the original lineup, and then when they did when they did the revamp, Ray Janae had joined, so she was like a fourth member. Listen.
Yeah.
I love the OMG girls. I love Gucci this, Gucci that. I love where the boys at. Like, they had so much potential to be like great, and I really
where the boys
like
at? How's that
rooting
go?
for them,
Where the
but
boys at, nigga? Where the boys at? Is that how? What?
We go. Where the boys at? Where the boys at? Where the boys at? So I'm gonna send all of my songs to XD.
Oh, wait a minute.
Playlist.
Wait a minute. We would be very remiss if we did not we would not be closing with the OMG girls. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? I said that was my. So who? So
we
let's
must go out with a bang.
Who got?
So if I may.
Okay.
Who got the big bang?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. That's how I sing. It's been a long time. Stop smiling at me. Get that look off your face. Please don't turn your eyes. Stop being so fake. I know you don't like me, and you made it very clear.
Oh, it's talking about me.
Oh, it's talking about me. From what I hear.
It's time that you could. Do it.
Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. Last time I sing, it's been a long time. Stop smiling at me, get that look off your face. Please don't even front, stop being so fake. I know you do not like me and you made it very clear. You're always talking about me.
So good.
Okay, let me ask you. Are you, and we love all members of the group. There's no discrimination. But if you had to pick, are you rocking with DC4 or DC3? I have my answer, and I'm gonna tell you my answer.
Well, you say your answer, but you say your answer first.
So I cannot betray the hometown. DC4 will always have a very special. Very very special place in my heart. Like that's home. Like that's H-Town. Like DC4 was my group that I stand. Like I love LaToya, Latavia, Beyonce, and Kelly all day. DC4 is always my fave.
Hey, ladies.
I'm gonna have to. My favorite iteration of Destiny's Child is Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a cop out.
I'm gonna have to go with DC. I'm gonna have to go with DC3 because it's more. I think so because I feel like it's more songs to choose from as a trio, like than it is a duo. I mean, then a quartet. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Most of Destiny's Child songs were not good.
And they were a duo.
So
if we're a trio,
we can talk about it.
It was always a trio if you really want to get into it, honestly.
All right.
But I
because
feel like
R&B divas proved that.
Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna say they weren't good because
you can hear Latavia on the writings on the wall.
As what? In the intro, in the interlude,
no,
thou shalt not.
Latavia's bottom note cannot be denied. She is all over the writings on the wall album. She was on that bottom note. She is a
white noise. Yes, she is, Carrie. Let me stop. Is she the reason you don't call like you used to?
Fall through my
like you used to do.
Okay.
So we have to close.
I love it.
Yeah, and we did not like forget In Vogue. That has to come later. Like we were trying to not do the obvious. Like, you know,
no, we didn't forget TLC. We didn't forget any of them.
We didn't forget.
I even had a deep cut for y'all, a Pure Soul, but y'all niggas wasn't ready for that.
Oh, I had Andrew Stone, Vertical Horizon. Seems you must too busy these
baby,
days.
I had Changing Faces.
Yeah.
But did anybody have Assorted Flavors with a PH? No.
No. What?
I'm here representing for the Gen Xers.
On that note.
Listen. I had Rich Girl.
Ooh, hear it now, though.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel,
Wendy. We got to revisit this. This is good.
Thank you, Carrie, for stopping by.
We love you, Carrie.
I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for having me on again. I know the listeners are gonna appreciate this. They're gonna love this. I know you niggas be wanting me to do shit like this, but you know this is out of my comfort
you
zone.
Can come on anytime, honey.
You know, I appreciate having the opportunity to do this, and I know you guys love it, and I love doing it too.
Tell the people where to find you.
It's a thing. So y'all can find me on Twitter. It's Carrie ITSKARY _. I'm also on Instagram ITS.KARY. I'm always on either one of those, liking pictures or talking shit.
And if you subscribe to Jaden XD, you will enjoy Carrie's content.
Yes.
Boom. Sign up for the Patreon if you not signed up, because that's what the good shit is. So you get free shit, and then you get good shit. If you want good shit, you gotta pay for good shit. So that's where you need to go, to the Patreon and pay.
But where you don't have to pay is Spotify, where we will exclusively be Guwap Eve 1016. Put out your ice cream and put out your green juice, because Gucci Mane no longer partakes in drugs and alcohol. Put out your ice creams for the Gucci Mane. Put out your green juice, and then put out a blunt for Jaden XD, because we are coming 1016 exclusively to Spotify for free. You do not have to pay. All you have to do is sign up and download the app on your device, wherever you are listening. But that's where we're going to be exclusively 1016.
Yeah. With that being said, thanks for listening, and we'll see you all on the next time, either Patreon or next week here. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, stop.